I occasionally share tools, gear, and products I actually use in the studio and out on adventures. Some links may be affiliate links, which helps to support the channel and future content. Hi everybody, welcome to the studio. Today I am in the kiln room, and the project today is going to be replacing the lid on my 1227 Skutt kiln. This giant box here is a brand new lid that was sent from Skutt, and I can't say enough about their customer support. They were so helpful, and I absolutely love my 1227, and I just wanted to share my experience, and it's mainly to speak about how it was shipped originally to me. A couple things that are happening with the kiln lid that's currently on it, quote unquote, the old one. Some of the kiln coating is coming off, and there's multiple places also now where it's starting to chip. You can kind of see that. Not sure why that happened. One of the things though that was a takeaway from the shipping experience that I had when I received delivery of this kiln is that absolutely nothing is supposed to be packed on top of the kiln. Unfortunately, my kiln furniture was on top of the kiln when it arrived. There was also a giant footprint on the cardboard box on the top side of the kiln as well. I'll show you those pictures. I'll kind of slide them into this video so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. There was a little bit of damage. This has been here since it was delivered. And by the way, this kiln's pretty much brand new. It has 2 bisque firings and 3 cone 6 glaze firings so far. So that's what that looks like. That's the underside. Then on the top side, you can see where the coating is also starting to crack a little bit in places. So I'm pretty ecstatic. Like I said, Skutt has been absolutely fantastic to work with. So the next step is I'll crack open this box here, take a look at the brand new lid, and then I will have to take the tension off of this lid lifter spring. So we'll get that done, most likely with the help of my husband, because I think this bad boy weighs quite a bit. Oh, and because I have 0 patience, I started loading my next glaze firing. So I'll just carefully drape something over the top so none of this kiln coating falls off into my pieces that are going to be glaze fired. One of the most important steps in buying a new kiln is inspecting the shipment when it arrives. Ideally, a new kiln should arrive free from damage and without anything stacked on top of it. That's why the crate is clearly marked, "Do not double stacked," and it also says fragile. Those labels are there to help protect the insulating fire brick that's very fragile from excessive weight and potential damage. Checking the exterior of the packaging for damage is such an important step when you buy a new kiln. Footprints could indicate or suggest that the shipment had been handled a little bit roughly. My goal in sharing this is to help others. Before unpacking a new kiln, photograph the shipment from every angle. Document any damage to the packaging and continue taking photos as you unpack. Inspect carefully for concealed damage, like chipped fire brick, lid damage, or bent hardware. If you find anything, notify the seller immediately and provide your documentation. A few extra minutes with a camera can save a lot of heartache later. You can see here I'm unpackaging the brand new lid. And with the lid replacement in hand, it was time for the swap. I made sure I had plenty of workspace and an extra set of hands because the lid is bulky. And the lid lifter spring is under significant tension. Always follow your kiln's instructions and reference the manual for your kiln if you're going to do a lid swap. The first step was safely detensioning the lid lifter spring so the lid hardware could be removed. Once the spring tension was released, I removed the hinge hardware and lifted off the old lid and used it as a template to mark the mounting holes on the new lid. My husband helped, and we removed all the hardware from the prior lid. After the old lid was removed, we experimented on it and drilled some practice holes. Next, we carefully drilled the holes needed into the new lid and installed the hardware. The replacement went very well, thankfully, and I'm extremely happy with the final result. I also want to give a shout out and a big thank you to Skutt's technical support team for answering all my questions and helping make the process much less intimidating, and for sending me a brand new replacement lid. If you're tackling this repair yourself, do follow the manufacturer's instructions. Please be sure to like and subscribe. New videos come out every Taco Tuesday.